Hello everybody, how are you today? I hope you're having a fabulous day. So this is another video in my series on telling your story. And today I want to share some good practices that I've been both using for some time but also learning about over the last several years. I've spent most of my life writing presentations, writing stories, writing reports, writing articles. So in the last couple of months, I've made the leap into the world of video. And what I have realised is that I've been leaning on a practice that I've been using for years, and it's really helped me to make this leap into the world of vlogging. And that is a practice called plan, make, edit. These are 3 discrete steps in the creative process, whether you are filming a vlog, whether you are writing a blog post or an article, a book, whatever you're creating. And the common wisdom is that you split them into 25% of the time planning, around 50%, 40 to 50% making, and then the balance of the time editing. They take 3 different mindsets, and it is really best to do each of them in a separate session. So in this 3-part series, I'm going to address each of those steps in turn. So today we're going to talk about planning. In part 2, we're going to talk about making. And in part 3, we're going to talk about editing and publishing. So hang on to your hat. Here we come with part 1, planning. The planning stage. What you're trying to do is take a whole lot of different ideas and thoughts, things you want to say, and to filter them into a structure for you to actually then make whatever content you're going to make. So the first thing to remember is you need to prepare this, whether you're writing scripts or writing a plan, but you need to write it for your audience, stand in the audience's shoes. The second thing to do is set your objective. What do you want this piece to achieve? The third step in planning is to create a structure for your document or a script for your film. And the fourth part is really thinking about nailing your message. So let's go back to the first step, which is writing or preparing with your audience in mind. Think about your viewer or your readers' needs. What are their requirements? What are their preoccupations? What are they worried about? What's their agenda? And lead with what matters to them. So that's a really important point. Don't lead with what matters to you, lead with what matters to them. The second step in planning is around setting your objective. And we can use the FFA process to do this. So think about the first F as facts. What do you want your reader or viewer to know? Don't think about it from your point of view, remember. Think about the benefits. What are the benefits for them that you want them to know? So that's facts. The next F is feelings. So how do you want to make people feel when they read or watch your content? Do you want them to feel excited? Do you want them to feel concerned? Do you want them to feel taken care of? Do you want them to feel informed? So think about what you want your audience to feel once they've experienced your article, your blog post, or your video. And the third piece of FFA is action. So what action do you want your reader or viewer to take as a result of reading or viewing your content. So think about that, and that gives you purpose as well, to remember, why are you doing this? What do you want people to do as a result? That's action. So remember, F for facts, F for feelings, and A for action will help you set your objectives. The third step is around structuring your content. So structuring your document or structuring your film. Think about how long you want it to be. Think about what your headline is, how you would break that into subheadings. So really important to think about this and the way it flows before you launch into just speaking or writing. It's far more efficient to spend some time thinking about how this is structured and how this is going to lead to your message and get the outcomes, achieve the objectives that we talked about in step 2. And then the fourth step is thinking about your message. So you really want to nail your message. And a great tip I learned was the topic sentence. Every paragraph should start with your topic sentence. Then the rest of the paragraph is the supporting argument or supporting facts or supporting information about that topic. So I talked about the technique of plan, make, edit. And then I went on to talk a little bit more about what plan, make, edit involved. Now we're talking about planning, but we're also going to be addressing making and editing in parts 2 and parts 3 of this little mini series. So you can see how the topic sentence starts to work. So you can use that in your writing, but I'm also using that to structure my vlogging. And as I write my notes and structure each vlog, each section starts with the topic I want to introduce, and then I put my notes underneath it. So again, keeps me on track and keeps me focused. To summarize, there are 4 key steps in planning your content. The first is preparing content with your audience in mind. Step 2, set your objective. Step 3, structure your content, whether it be a document or a video, a plan. And step 4 is nailing your message, particularly through the use of topic sentences. So that finishes our first foray into the creative process. We'll be following up next time with a video on making your content, some hints and tips about that. And then the third part will be about editing. Please feel free to leave me any feedback, ask any questions or comments. If you think someone else could benefit from what I've shared today, please feel free to share it. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kim Hamer, live on YouTube. Looking forward to speaking to you more next time. Bye-bye.